Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Hannah from Stardust. I've made this short video all about pliés to help you with a few helpful hints and tricks, as well as letting you know about some common mistakes to watch out for when you're doing your pliés in your ballet classes. I really hope you find it useful. If you do, please drop me a comment below because I would love to hear from you. So firstly, the word plié means to bend, and we are bending our knees. So these can be done in lots of different positions, and typically your plié exercise is the very first exercise that you will do when you get to the bar. In any kind of ballet class you will do, we always start with pliés after a little cardio warm-up. We also use them a lot when you get to the center. For instance, every time you jump in ballet, you'll start and finish in a plié. So this is for safety, so we are protecting our needs, and our plié is like shock absorption. So landing in a plié just stops any knee or hip injuries that could happen if you landed without a plié. So they are super important and used loads in ballet classes. Whenever you land a leap, before you do a turn, you will see lots of pliés. So there are lots of different types of plié. So we start in first position and you've got your demi-plié. So demi means little or half. So this is our half a plié. And in first position, you keep your heels flat on the floor, heads up nice and tall, and we're making a diamond shape between our knees, squeezing our knees out to the side and squeezing our legs back together. Same thing can be taken in a second position. Demi-plié, heels are staying down on the floor. Good. They can also be done in third and fifth and fourth position. Same thing. Just going down and squeezing back up. Fabulous. Good job. Now, things that can go wrong with a demi-plié is rolling of your feet. So I'm just going to move my bar so you can see my feet a little bit better. When you're first learning pliés, you might do them facing the bar. And this is so that you don't twist as much. But in older grades, or when you've done a ballet a little bit more, you might take them sideways to the bar and hold your other arm in second position. So we want to make sure our feet are flat on the floor, and we're not rolling our feet. So all 10 toes on the floor, weight in the balls of your feet, squeezing down. Lovely. Now I want you to pretend you are in between two brick walls. So you go down and squeeze back up. So we're not leaning forwards or backwards. We're staying nice and tall. Wonderful. Same thing when you're taking it in second position. Back up nice and straight, spine nice and long, tailbone pointing down towards the floor, and make sure you squeeze those knees out. So our knees are going out over our toes. So we're in a lovely turned out position, and our knees are tracking over our toes. So we're not going to hurt those knees. Then moving on to our full plié or our grande plié, depending what your teacher calls them, we need to go through a demi-plié, really important, through a demi-plié as low as you can go, and then your heels are going to lift off the floor as you keep going down. Then as soon as you can, get your heels back on the floor, so you show another demi-plié, and then stretch and lengthen. Good. So a full plié should contain 2 demi-pliés. Knees need to go out to the side. And you want to keep moving at the same speed. So you don't want to stop or sit at the bottom of your plié. That's another common fault. Some people just go straight down, sit there for a moment, and then come straight back up. All right, we want to keep moving. So slowly down through your full. That's it. And coming back. Lovely, squeezing up through that full plié. Now, when you take your full plié in second position, it's a little bit different because your heels don't lift off the floor because they don't really need to. We can go all the way down and get a nice inside thigh stretch. So going down through your demi, and then you keep going just as low as you can, either to where your thighs are flat or just above, squeezing back up. Good. So again, if you're just learning these, you might be doing them facing the bar, and that just keeps your shoulders and your hips nice and square, and you don't have to worry about the arm. When you take these sideways to the bar, you use your arm, but a common fault when we start to use the arm is sometimes people take the shoulder with them. So you must keep your shoulders square even when your arm is moving, okay? So lots of things to think about. You might think a plie is super easy, just bending and stretching, but there is loads of things that you need to think about when you are doing your plies. So I really hope this little video has been useful. If it has, feel free to drop me a comment down below and let me know what you have enjoyed, what you find easy or difficult about plieing in your ballet classes, and if there are any other videos I can make to help you with your dancing at home, please let me know. Thanks for watching and hope to see you soon.